welcome to another North Wales side-by-side video, and once again we're with my YXZ 1000R. If you've been following the last couple of videos, you'll be aware I've been rose jointing the track rod ends. Well, now they're both done, I'm ready to do a service on it. She's done 500 miles, so it's time to change all the fluids. So I just thought I'd quickly run you through what I'm going to be using. And everything's on the floor here. I'll start with I've got a fresh screen for the transmission oil filter. That's Yamaha's part number for the screen. There's nothing wrong with the one I've got in it. It's just easier just to pull it out, put a fresh one in, clean the other one and put it to one side ready for the next oil change. So we've got one of them. I've got a new drain plug for the gearbox, just in case I damage that. There's Yamaha's part number for that. If I use that or don't use it, I have a new copper washer. That's Yamaha's part number for the copper washer. So that's 3 components. For the transmission, I'm going to be using Castrol Power 1 1040, and this is a motorbike specific oil designed for wet clutches. That's what I've been using in my transmission for many years. So there's about a litre left in that bottle, and that's a fresh one. So we've got the fluids for the transmission. Then I've got 590 GL5 semi-synthetic gear oil, and that's for the front and rear diff. There's about a litre left in this bottle, and again I've got another gallon there. Engine next. I've been running K&N filters on it ever since the first service, and that's the filter I've been using all the way through, K&N 204. And there's a reason why I use it. If I just open it up and I'll show you. They're so easy to get off. They've actually got the nut welded onto the back of them, so there's no filter wrench needed, just a socket, and they just spin off beautifully. Been using them for years. That's the last one. I need to get some more for stock. Now, engine oil. Now this one, people argue over which is the best engine oil to use, what they should be using. Because it's just a standalone engine, there are some very good quality oils out there. And the oil I've been using is Castrol Edge. And this is a 1060. And that is what I've been using for the last 3,500 miles. It's BMW M Sport oil for the M series engines. Admittedly, it's not a cheap oil. 5 litres is the best part of £70. I know I should be using a 1040 in it, like I'm using in the transmission. But when you're starting the engine up, 10W is the clue. That is the winter grade. That is what the oil is at cold, which is exactly the same as that 10. So there's no issues with oil circulation when the engine's cold. It's the 60 that causes confusion. These engine oils don't actually get thicker. It's the way these fully synthetic oils work. They work as if they're thicker. Hot engines with tight clearances can sometimes have damage caused to them by too thick an oil. But these engines run very, very hot. And being as I've been using this for, well, she's 2016, it's nearly the end of 2021. So she's 5 years old. And that's what she's been run on for year after year after year. And I've had no grief. When I come to do all the individual fluids, I'll show you how clean this oil is when it comes out. It's been in there for 500 miles. It's just done the full summer season. It went in just before March 2021. So it did all the Easter break. It's done numerous rides all the way through the summer. And we're ready to change it. So just thought I'd show you what fluids I'm going to be using for my service. It's not tonight's job. All I wanted to do tonight was collect all the parts together that I need to do the service. I'm going to start at the back. So I'm going to start right down the back. I'm going to do engine first. Then I'm going to come and do the transmission. And then I'll do front and rear diff together, because they're using the same oil. I can get rid of all the other oils then, out the way. Gets rid of 3 of these, gets rid of 1 of them. And it gives me an empty container to put all the used oils in. So I can dispose of it in an environmentally friendly method. So that's all I wanted to show you tonight. Fluids, transmission, diffs, engine oil, filter, and all the odds and sods, like the washer, a spare plug for the transmission, and the new filter for the transmission as well. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button if you like this sort of video, and please consider subscribing, because the next 3 videos are going to be me changing these fluids, and I'm going to do them as individual videos. So I'm going to do engine first, transmission, then both front and rear diff, and then sometime over the weekend I'm going to do a coolant change on it, because I haven't done a coolant change now for probably 18 months. So before the winter comes, let's get some fresh coolant in her as well. And thanks again for watching. Thank you very much. Like I say, please consider subscribing. Please like the video. And go and enjoy the rest of your day or evening.